Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Off the Balls podcast. Here today with none other than Nick, beautiful Nick. How you doing? How you doing?
So much better. So much better. Not, just in the health mode,
Yeah.
not so much in the football.
We wanted to hear that you were doing good in the football.
Yeah,
But we're
yeah. I don't do good to footballs.
oh no, the footballs is not good for either one. Yeah, I mean, my week went good. I had only one game this week, and it went well. It went well, and yeah, let's jump right
I
in.
had three. I know I'm moving while we're talking, but I had 3 games this week.
3 games this week. Oh,
Yeah, I won one of them.
you won! Hey, let's go, baby! Let's go. So you're saying there's still a chance?
Yes, yes, I am.
Oh,
All righty, Capital League. Here we go. All right. Well, let's just start it off on just a downward spiral. Um, Lost to Willie.
yeah.
Yeah.
He tossed you around a little bit, huh?
No, I mean it's barely. It's just
A smidge.
barely.
Oh,
It
okay, okay.
barely squeaked by me. I mean, what's 54 points anyways in the grand scheme of things?
In the grand
No, he
scheme of things,
trounced
what is it?
me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It wasn't even close. He had, I think, 3 or 4 players up in the 20 plus points, and I'm sitting down here like, oh my god, I got double digits. It was not good.
Oh no. Oh, Harry, we lost him again. This laptop. Natalie, please tell me you guys asked for a laptop for Christmas. All right. I don't want to jump into his, so I am going to jump into mine. Let's see. No lie. So we're gonna jump into the Toxic League while he's on a little bit of hiatus. So we had 50's Bodega going against the Disappointments, and the Disappointments is on that 3-game winning streak going into the playoffs. His team has turned it around this season. He started out really rough, and then made a great playoff push, and then defeats Fiddy's Bodega going down in the first round. So as it sets, Fiddy's Bodega, the Giants fan, aka Chad from New York, I should start calling him a Cowboys fan because he has never won in the playoffs. Oh, I think Nick's back. Perfect timing.
I don't know what I just came back into. I heard some shit talking about the Cowboys. That's
Well, yeah, cause I was comparing this Giants fan to in the playoffs to the Cowboys because they just can't win games even though they have great seasons. So Fiddy's Bodega went down to Renee, which is the Disappointments, and then Shaken Baker cleaning up retirement season for the first time this season. Um, Pete's had Jonah's number for the last 2 seasons, and Jonah breaks the curse and gets him in the playoffs. So he got him when it mattered.
Mm.
And then real quickly we'll look at the
Oh,
playoff. Yeah, here. We'll look at the playoffs for next week. We got Justin, the first round seed, going against Renee. So, as it sits, only one of the Texans can go to the finals this year. So, they have to take each other out before they get to the fantasy Super Bowl. And then we got Shaker Baker going against a surprising finalist in the playoffs, Georgie. So Georgie's going against Shaken Baker. Should be a good matchup. They both score quite a bit of points. But unless we get some upsets, number 2 and number 1 are going to be facing each other, out in the pasture. But
so what you're saying is what I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing Chad.
Nope. Chad's down here with a never won in the playoffs mentality. See, like
One and done.
I have a different problem. Like when I get to the playoffs, I usually win.
Oh, you can't
Track
lose.
record. Yeah. But you know, we lose. Can't make it in there.
Sorry, Chad.
Sorry,
Love you,
Chad.
boo.
We love you. We love you very much, Chad. That's all the only time we're gonna bring it up. All right, Chad. That you can't win a playoff game. That's the only time we're
Yeah,
ever.
we will not again say that Chad can't lose or can't win a playoff game to save his life.
Yeah, like we can't. We're not gonna keep mentioning the fact that Chad in the last 4 seasons, 3 seasons of Toxic League has not won a playoff match.
We would never mention that.
Yeah, and then, honestly, I even feel crazy bringing it up. But
I would never tell Chad to just do better.
Do better. I love that guy. He's gonna hate. He's gonna hate us. So let's jump into the Capital League here. Jump back into
don't
it.
say that. Don't say the name.
Oh, sorry. Let's jump into that one league that starts the podcast for us.
Normally things.
Yes, loud noises.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna run through this one because we're not starting off too hot today. All right, let's see. I lose to Willie. We already got that out of the way. Michael pulls up an upset over Dan and Karen, which, like I said, they're dark horses in this, so that's actually really nice. Really nice. I'm not in it anymore, but you know what? I'm going Team Michael on this.
Team Michael.
He wins it.
Okay.
Yeah. Not you, Lizzie Lorenzo. Team Michael.
Michael.
Jason beats Adrian. Really rough. Adrian came back from, it wasn't looking that great earlier in the season, and he came back and got himself in the playoffs, and just barely lost there. A little bit less of a loss than mine, which was also just barely.
Willie just barely. Those are two super close games.
Yeah. Mine, the 102 and 156, and that was probably the closest game, And then Lizzie and Lorenzo just stomp on Amy. That's a stomping, but mine's close.
Yeah, yours is close, but that's a stomping. Okay.
Yeah. So you got Willie, Michael, Jason, and Lizzie Lorenzo moving on into the next round. Gracie beats Kim. I don't think Kim. I think she still had Kyler Murray in. I think she didn't make the playoffs and stopped paying attention a little bit. Yeah. A lot of people do it. They're like, if I didn't make the playoffs, there's no incentive, there's no money. I like to keep going. I like to ruin people's days, but not everyone's like that.
Me too. That difference between 5th and 6th is a big difference, in my opinion.
Precisely. Saletha loses to Juan, and Alexis gets a win.
Hey, Alexis.
She deserves that win after what she did getting me into the playoffs just to lose first round by barely any.
Alexis is the real one, though.
Yeah, she deserves it. So I'm gonna hurry up, God, before this damn thing's. I'm letting everyone know I'll have a different computer by next season.
Next season, you love to see it.
Yeah, it's this. All right, so let's go to this playoff bracket. Yeah. So here we go. We got Michael and Willie going up against each other. So you got Michael's a 5th seed, which is great. So he's going up against number 1, Willie. It's tall order, but I'm on Team Michael, so I think it can happen.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Lizzie and Lorenzo going up against Jason. I want them to win. I would really like to see, Lorenzo. This is his first season actually playing. He's heard about it and stuff like that, but I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him go to the Super Bowl and lose in his first Super Bowl. Sorry,
the pain. This guy, he wants to cause him more pain than just losing in the regular playoffs, losing in the Super Bowl.
I'm out for as much hurt as possible. But no, I'd like to see them make it. So yeah, that's our playoffs there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
You want me to go straight into rigid?
Yeah, just go straight into rigid. Bring us right back.
Alrighty.
Just love the sound of your voice, so gotta get
Ooh,
enough.
stop it.
Can't get enough.
Alrighty. So what you're seeing here? All right. Losers Island bound. I lost. But I gave it to my boy Isaac.
Hey, Isaac with another win.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even go on his record, but it goes in his heart.
Yes, the heart of heart.
It was down to the last Monday night. He had Higbee, and I see Higbee's points just creeping. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, and then he wasn't for the longest time, and I was like, do I have a chance here? Come to find out, Higbee did enough.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm playing in the Consolation Bowl. I'm probably, I just don't want to get last place.
Okay.
That's all I don't. So that's all I don't want to do.
One more week to not get last.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. Okay. So you remember what we said last week? And you said, wouldn't it be fucking crazy if all the lower seeds won and kicked out all the higher seeds?
Yeah.
Fucking happened.
No, it didn't.
It happened. All right, so I'm going to go through this one, working for Mahomes, losing to Chuck. So Chuck got a win too. I hate to see it, but
Let's go, Chuck.
No, I'm happy to see Chuck get a win. That's really great. All right, so let's get down. This is fun. Ben, OG Hambone, the only 6-8 team to make it in it, took out Dangle Daddy.
No shot.
Round 1.
Let's go, OG Hambone. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is make it in, baby.
8th seed. 8th seed. He's there. All right. Let's see. Romano, OSHA report expert, taking down KC Chick. She was 3rd. He was 4th. So he's currently the best ranked at 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. So he beats her 178 to 126. All right, let's see. We got Get Back Coach here beating Alpha Wolf. 5th seed.
Had a week for him too. 164 points. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm. And then you have right here, you have Quality Matters MFers beating my Coochie series. So 7th seed. So you got 7, 5, 4, and 8.
Jesus Christ. Those are some upsets, boys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But see, every winner right here, this right side.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen that either.
Where it doesn't flip.
Yeah.
It's all this side here. So yeah, a bunch of upsets here. It's awesome. It's awesome. We were joking around about it, and you willed it.
We willed it into existence.
Yep. So left in the playoffs here, you got OG Hambone, 8th seed, going against Romano, 5th seed. Okay. Ben is the one that just beat me out for that playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Team Ben. I'm gonna go Team OG Hambone. Yeah.
OG Hambone was all the way?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. I mean, he's the commish. He took out Dangle Daddy round 1. So that's where I'm putting. That's where I'm hedging my bets at.
Okay.
And then you got Get Back Coach and Quality Matters MFers. Honestly, that could go either way. I think Brad, Quality Matters MFers, got a really good team. And I have nothing against Romano. I mean, Romano's been on here with us, but I'm hoping to get the Hambone.
You're hoping to get the Hambone, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I'm hoping. That's where I'm putting. That's where I'm Team Michael and Team Hambone.
Oh, you got favorites in here. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it would make me feel better if they won.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
At least you put it out now. Now you probably cursed them and they're gonna lose, but at least you put it out now.
You know what though? This is like one of those teams that goes into March Madness and they're like they don't belong, and then they make the, you know,
They make the miracle run.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's what's going on. But yeah, all the larger numbers, the higher seeds, pulling
Lost.
it out.
Ugh. That's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough
I
for
mean, to
sure.
go, I mean, for like Dangle Daddy, 12-2. He goes 12-2 to get out in the first round. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, the whole season's for nothing.
Yeah, at least I let Willie have this week, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Let Willie have another week before he loses. But up next we have Easy Dubs. So there was only two match played in Easy Dubs. This was for after the first round bye. So we had G Dogs going against Go Rams. He went ahead and cleared it up. So Theo,
He could win this week.
yeah. So Theo can win this week. Last week, he was a little fishy. Just kidding. No, 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 no. But he had a great week this week. Reeled him in. Got him here with like a 16-point lead. So you love to see it. Theo is going to be advancing on to the next stages of the playoffs. And then we have a little, little reverse sweep here because Judge was down quite a bit of points going into like Sunday night, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and his team just out of nowhere popped off and brought him like super high up, and Damien's team got passed, even though he looked early like it was over. He had AJ Dillon playing the final night, so he was,
Mm-hmm.
and Dillon's ceiling is his ceiling was like 20-ish points for the whole season, and he had only done that 3 times before. Um, and
He got what, 22, 24, something
yeah,
like
he
that.
ended up with 22, and then leaving the game in the fourth quarter. So kind of rough for Damien. He got him close, but not close enough. That 9-point difference just couldn't close the gap on Monday night. So we have Isaiah advancing on in the playoffs. So if we look in the playoff picture here,
Did you think after last season, do you think he'd be ever saying that?
what the playoff picture, or that
That
Isaiah
Isaiah
is one in the playoffs? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever say that after last season. But he really turned it around, and
He did.
all
He absolutely
that
did.
he turned it around, all that just to meet me in the playoffs. So he's never won from me, and he will never win from me. All right, I'm calling it now because it's not that my team pops off against him; it's that his team doesn't do anything against me. So I already called them up, let them know that we got to do it again this week. You know, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You have to, because Natalie can't beat him.
yes.
So if I mean, I don't know about him and Theo's back and forth, but Natalie cannot beat him.
Yeah, and if anyone's gonna be the one to take down Natalie, it's gonna be me. God damn it! All right, she's had my number all season, and I'm just want to win this game so I can see her in the Super Bowl because I'm gonna break the curse. Isaiah, I'm sorry, you're not gonna break the curse this season. Hopefully next season, but this season is mine. And I mean, honestly, I would want to face either one of them in the playoffs. Like Theo, me and Theo have been trading games back and forth, so it's
Right.
always a good matchup. And plus, he's a Rams fan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Cardinals fan, so there's always that
Yeah.
talk. So
You know what? I need Natalie to win this.
you going Natalie all the way?
Well, I need it. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Daddy needs something nice. No, but I mean, from I'll say it again. We said it before. From going to crying at the draft to end up
Mm-hmm.
getting first round bye, she's projected to beat Theo already this week. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It's you know what? I would be good with, and it's nothing against Theo. It's nothing against Isaiah, you're my podcast mate.
Appreciate
I'd
it.
love to see you win it, but I made this monster out there.
Okay.
She had
But
never played before me, so I take partial credit in the win.
okay. So what you're saying is this is
If I
gonna
can't
be
win
a
on my own, then I'm claiming hers. That's what I'm saying.
yes. So what you're saying is this is gonna be a family trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also though, if you win, I mean it's a podcast trophy, so I'm looking really good right now.
You're looking in a win-win situation because
Uh-huh.
either your girlfriend is super happy and you have a family trophy that you can look at,
Yeah.
or your podcast best friend.
And it will be right back over in the back behind you there.
Yeah. So like it'd be almost like we both have it.
Yeah, I could look at it all the time.
Yeah, honestly, you'd love to see it. We'd love
Yeah,
to see
just
it.
Theo, I'm just gonna need you to not.
Yeah, and Isaiah, we're just gonna need you to not.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay in your 3 and 4th position and let the
Yeah,
1 and 2 dupe it out.
easy enough. I need my trophy, and since I can't win it on my own, I'm by proxy.
Yeah. So you have 2 stakes in the race here.
Yeah.
You'll love to see it. But let's jump into another league where we both had a playoff game. We both had a playoff game here. Let's see.
This is my one win.
This is your 1 win, baby. Let's go. So you took down Ryan in the first round of the playoffs and had to beat him up a little bit.
Oh my goodness gracious. That is so when I sent the thing in the group chat, the slowest score ever in the regular season. What I say it was 518 and a half?
Yeah, 518 and a half.
518 and a half, and that was by your brother. You suck, Chris. And then he was projected for a lot of the time to get under 400. So the fact that he pulled 457 was like, it was big. But yeah, I didn't. I mean, he left out. You remember in the last podcast, he left out, or he left in Debo. His tight end got 0 points as well. By the way, did you see what I played Natalie next week? Did you see what I changed my name to?
Domestic dispute. You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, he left. He had a couple players get zeros, so it's Oh, that's you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got kids here.
No. I was looking at my screen, and you changed your name to Let Me Win when I said I need this, and I thought I was Let Me Win, and then I thought I was playing someone else, and I'm.
No, you're good.
Oh man, I'm already looking at the playoff bracket. But you,
yes,
taking down your brother.
Yes, and this is the first time beating him in the Crazy League this season from the start.
Nice.
He's had my number in this league for the 2 times we faced. Every time we faced him, he scored about the same he scored this game, right? But all my worst weeks were against him. This was weeks when I had 600 points.
Yep. Well, you had your best against me, so I don't want to hear it.
I did do my best against you. But I finally, broke the curse and took him down for the first time this season. And I took him down a little spanking, 971. I posted up the highest score this week out of everybody. So I would have beat anybody this week. You love to see it. I mean, especially if you're Nick, because if you were going against me this week, you would have hated to see it. And then watching Chris get a win by someone that has 400 points, we would have all hated to see it because Chris has the lowest amount of points scored in the league.
You know why my points are right there?
Why?
And it's a name that you would never think would get me into that position right there. Justin Tucker.
Justin Tucker, huh? You put in some work?
He missed 2 field goals.
Oh, no.
I ended up with negative 50.
No.
Out of Justin Tucker, who never misses.
Yeah.
Because I would have had a 60, a 50, and a 50. I would have had 160 had he, or 180 because extra points had he made them. 180 points.
Yeah. That would have
more
swayed.
than.
You would have had
Yep.
over 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you didn't because
Yeah.
Justin Tucker decides he wants to miss field goals this week. But at least it didn't cost you.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, he had Ryan had Robbie Gold, who got -20. So
Yeah, you guys' kickers were trying to out negative each other. Kind of wild.
yeah, mine won.
Yours won, but you won, so it's all good. But let's go ahead and jump into the
Yeah,
playoffs
let's look
here.
at that.
We have
This matchup.
right
This
here.
matchup. I think this matchup is winless to win, isn't it?
Win this
Has
to
Matt
win.
beat you
Matt has beaten me.
in this
So
one?
yes, in this league, I was sitting at 2-0. We faced each other a third time, and he pulled out the win. I had a terrible week. He did just enough to. I think it was the week he almost scored 1,000.
Mm.
So he had a good week. I had a bad week, but me and Matt's matchups have been really really good. Like usually we both put up big numbers. So I'm excited for this week's matchup. I could definitely see one or both of us getting 1,000 points and possibly losing. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then we got in the other semifinal matchup, we got the domestic dispute going on against Nat Attack. Look at this. We got the household going against each other. Are you telling
Mm-hmm.
her right now, like, let me have this? So, because you're
Oh,
gonna
am I
win the,
texting her
because
trying to do collusion?
yeah, like let you have this because she has the other league.
No,
No.
I would never. I would just take her on a walk to some stairs.
Take her on the walk to some stairs, huh?
Yeah, maybe a
Yeah,
lot of stairs.
lot of stairs.
Yep.
Hey, listen, it could happen. It could happen. The stairs could happen. But we want to welcome in our new guest for this episode. Welcome to the podcast, Willie. How you doing?
Maybe.
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 Oh, did we get debated? He's in here. I just think his
Yeah,
mic's not working.
I heard something.
I'm ready for him to just like say something like "I beat Nick this week" and then just leave.
Oh no,
Can
no,
you guys
he
hear me
doesn't.
or what?
Oh,
Hey,
yep,
there he
there
is.
he is.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Hey, what's going on, Willie?
Not much.
So I officially hate you this week.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close.
It was very close.
It wasn't even close, Willie.
It
It was
wasn't even close.
you took him out back and you just gave him one. You know.
A little bit of payback for last year.
You know what? I accept that.
Just a little bit.
I accept the fact that you barely won this week and in payment for last year.
So Willie, you're moving on in the Capital League. How you feeling about your team? I mean, you put up a good performance this week. Did you have any injuries?
No injuries. Chris Olave might be out this week. He missed practice today. But Traylon Burks is going to be back this week, so I'm okay with that move.
Okay.
He's put up some good numbers when he's been healthy. Michael has a good team though. Michael has a really good team, and they're getting really hot.
I put all my eggs in Team Michael. So
yeah,
Yeah,
we were talking about the Capital League earlier, and
I'm salty right now.
He's super salty, and he's Team Michael all the way. He wants him to come with the upset. How you feeling about that?
Oh, he lost Tyler Lockett this week too.
I did lose Tyler Lockett this week. I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
And
you
he's been
got,
solid for me all year.
you've got AJ Brown still.
Yeah.
And with Traylon Burks coming back, he should be all right.
I'll be all right. And I moved who did I move? I moved Jerick McKinnon in my starting lineup after 2 weeks of putting up 30 plus points. So he's my new flex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see that. But I mean, Willie's got an insane team. I mean, he's got Cordell Patterson sitting on the bench here. He's got Raheem Mostert. I mean, Kareem Hunt hasn't done a whole lot this season, but he's still got McCaffrey and ETN.
I just picked Kareem Hunt up 2 weeks ago. And he hasn't done much.
Yeah, I think I dropped him because I was pissed off at him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's been a big letdown this season after last season.
Mhm.
yeah. And then I mean Lizzie and Lorenzo's team is just stacked. Their
Yeah.
team is their team is very, very good. I don't even know who they play next week. I think it's Jason.
Yep.
Yep, they played Jason.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling good about it. I beat Michael in week 1, but his team has just gotten really hot.
Yeah, once it seems like once they catch that traction, they just keep going. We have a couple of those guys
Mhm.
in our other
Yeah.
league, and you know, it's tough having to face them. But if someone's got to put out the fire, Willie, someone's got to put out the fire.
I'm hoping it's me because a good regular season doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah,
Well, we had a guy
So
in one of our other leagues here, in one of my leagues, go 12-2,
12-2.
and he's out first round to the 8th seed.
yeah, that was my biggest fear. And for you to be the 8 seed and to lose to you, that was my biggest fear.
I was hoping that was the case. So
Yeah, because you picked up steam there towards the end because you weren't doing
Mhm.
so hot early.
Oh no, I was not.
No.
Yeah, and it's the
So
the playoffs. Once you sneak in there, it's anyone's week. So you know
yeah,
that'd be the one week where your team's like, I decided I'm going to score 100 points.
yeah.
Well, that would have almost beat me this week, so he would have been still.
Yeah, he probably still would have been good with the week you had. Jesus.
I had you beat before Joe Burrow played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it wasn't even close. I mean, Christian McCaffrey popped off for 27 or something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Burrow put up 36, and I think he
Yeah,
had two more guys do 20 something. So
yeah. AJ Brown put up 27, I think,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
something like
something like
that.
that. So yeah, I mean, my team's been pretty consistent all year. I took a chance on Christian McCaffrey in the first round, and it's paid off.
Yeah.
I
I
took a
remember
chance
you
on
were
Michael
you were
Thomas.
worried about that because we do live drafts in
Uh-huh.
this league, and he was like, I'm taking, but he was a little
Yeah.
hesitant about it. Oh, Kelsey put
Yeah.
up 20 as well.
Oh yeah, he's had a down
Oh.
couple of weeks though, so I'm glad to see him get hot again.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But
It's been rough with their quarterback situation over there. But the great thing is, like, you could, with Christian McCaffrey switching to the San Francisco 49ers, that's probably the hugest thing for McCaffrey owners because, they know how to utilize him properly and not
yep.
overwork him. So you guys are getting the best of both worlds now.
I think the only thing
Yeah,
better than the 49ers would have maybe been the Jets for Christian McCaffrey.
maybe, but I mean,
Which is
I like Shanahan running him.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying as far as run first offenses go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been good for
He's-
him, but the only problem is, like, San Francisco, they have a lot of talent, so that's what makes them so
mhm.
dangerous.
Mhm.
You overbite on McCaffrey, they burn you with Kittle or Debo or
Yep.
all their weapons they have.
Ayuk lately, jeez.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ayuk's been popping off. But so, like, if he went to the Jets, like, that's the same kind of situation it would be in Carolina, where all it would be is him.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and Debo getting hurt is helping me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Me
in a
too.
weird way, yeah, yeah. So I'm pretty happy that Debo got hurt.
Oh
I played a guy in our in one of our leagues, and he left Debo in, and so I actually
Oh,
went to the next stage of the playoffs because of that. So
yeah. Well, and then I
Debo
saw
being
Jalen
hurt.
Hurts is out for what, 3 weeks? Jalen Hurts for Lizzie and Lorenzo.
oh, so has Hertz been confirmed out? I know he.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's done for the rest of the season.
2 to 3 weeks at least. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real tough loss. I mean, I lost Kyler Murray last week in the league that I
Okay.
got to buy, so I lost
Kyler
him.
Murray.
And I got Tom Brady as a backup. He's consistent. He'll at least get me 15, but I can't expect 30 from him.
No. He's never been that fantasy player.
Yeah, I mean, at one
Yeah.
point he was good for like the crazy league because he was putting up a lot of yards, but he
Yeah.
hasn't even been doing
Have
that.
you watched Willie? Have you watched any of our podcasts other than maybe like a little bit of one?
I've watched like the beginning of the handfuls when you guys talk about the Capital League.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I've been watching.
So yeah, so you haven't heard about the Crazy League. I think Willie would love the fucking Crazy League.
No, I have not heard of that one.
Oh, it's a blast. It's I think it's my favorite league this
Oh
year.
yeah, for sure. It's just
Really?
it's a 6-man league, one person bench. So on bye weeks, and if someone goes down, it's real. You can't store players in that league, so
Okay.
there's no trade vetoes. There's no waiver wire. So as soon as you drop someone, he's available to pick up somewhere else. So it
Every yard is a point.
yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
so we're
So what
putting
does the
up we're
score
putting up
look like?
1,000-point games.
Okay.
That
Crazy.
our highest score is 1,200 by Adam here,
Yep.
and our
Jeez.
lowest score came this week. It was what 480
Yeah, 480.
roughly.
Oh,
Yeah, so this
that's insane.
in this league as
Well,
well,
457.
like you don't want the guy that scores a lot of touchdowns. You want the guy that gets all the yards. So
Yeah,
it
you want the
definitely
workhorse.
yeah, it definitely changes up in here because I mean someone could have like Joe Mixon. He could have a 5 touchdown game, but if he's only scoring from the goal line, it's not giving you much.
Okay.
So then you have like Josh Jacobs who gets a 80-yard touchdown, and
He got me 321 points.
yeah in 1
that
week.
one day.
So it's
Or like Kelsey. Remember that week Kelsey scored how many?
oh yeah,
I think he had 4 touchdowns and he had like 28 yards.
Yep, that did almost nothing. I mean, he's under 100 points.
yeah.
Yeah, that got me like 40 points in the Capital League.
Yeah.
Yep. And like that's the difference. Like you want that guy that I mean, we even have calculated into their return yards.
Return yards.
So
that's cool.
if you have a guy that, doesn't see much field time, but he's been running them back, you can get a lot of points off those guys.
That was what's that player for the Ravens?
Duvernay.
Duvernay. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you couldn't play Duvernay in a regular league and that's only 6 points if he does that in like a slim chance.
Yeah.
But if he's returning 150 yards a game, that's an extra 75 points for your guy.
Yep. It's a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing a multiple of those crazy leagues probably next year because we want to keep them small. So that the crazy thing happens, like like Kyler Murray for the majority of the year was on the waiver wire list because we have the top 5 or top 6 quarterbacks, and no one wants to trade them out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so Willie,
What's up?
Do you think that you got this one in the bag?
No, not yet. Not yet. If Lizzie and Lorenzo lose this week, I do. And if I beat Michael.
So you're not worried about Jason, is what you're saying?
No.
So you want Jason to win, so your finals is easier.
I would love Jason to win this week, but he doesn't. His team, I mean, they've been up and down. I think he finished 8-6 this season. So
7-7.
7-7. Okay, squeaking in.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm not too worried about that team. But Lizzie and Lorenzo are scary.
Yeah.
They have a good team.
Yeah, you definitely got to go through the gauntlet. I mean, you had a close game with Nick. Then you got Mike.
Super close.
Yeah, you got Mike next, and he's heating up. And then even if you get past him, you potentially have Lizzie and Lorenzo.
Yeah, yeah. And they beat me. They were one of my 3 losses in the season.
Oh. So yeah.
So
hey, if you win this year, you just know you went through the gauntlet.
I'm gonna retire on top, I think, if I win this year.
Oh, you love to see it.
Oh yeah. I think everyone might be. I don't know how well this Capital League's gonna do next year.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's coming back for a 4th season.
Yeah, it would be the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I just want 1 championship. That's all I want. I'm good to go.
And correct me if I'm wrong. It's you that faced him in or Nick and Willie faced each other last year, right?
Yes.
Oh, so Nick prevented it from you last year. So that made you play another season, right? So if you lose this season, are you going to play another season?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it has to go off on top. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I think the first year I played, I finished 3rd the first year I played. So
okay. So you're trending upwards.
Natural. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully it works out. We'll see.
Well, I know that Rachel last year was the opposite of you. Rachel is
Yeah.
his wife. She was, I think, was she 14th?
Yeah, she finished dead last year. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm averaging your guys' out, so you guys didn't do too hot. You got 8th last season.
115.
No, luckily, I have Natalie going into, doing really well. So I'm averaging hers and mine this season in our other league.
Okay.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Yeah,
Didn't
first.
she for you this year in the Capital League?
Yeah, I think I've picked first 3 players, and she finished the draft.
Yeah.
She's done that the last 2 seasons. She did that last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But her teams this year, just, phenomenal. Well, as Nick's teams, every week it just seems like we're down bad.
Yeah, 1 and 3s. I'm in 4 leagues, and every week it's 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Yeah, it's bad.
All right.
No, but just wanted to say good luck to you, Willie.
Thank you, guys.
You got a tough matchup coming up this week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll touch base with how the matches go next week, but we want to appreciate you coming on the podcast. First time here. Anything before you go?
No, guys, just thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't have it any other week.
Well, on that note, we're going to say thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us every week. This is episode 15. Next week, we got, the finals before the finals. So good luck to everyone playing, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
See ya.